Love.
Yeah, Shalom. We're basically continuing on what the lesson that we were doing earlier. Yeah. So yeah.
Let's bear with his brothers. You want to stop that?
No, it's cool. All right. So this is the book that we were reading earlier. Indians in Pennsylvania, and all right. So this is under the section that says physicians. It says there were two kinds of medicine men, physicians, who had a wide knowledge of medical herbs and who could set bones and cure wounds with great skill, and conjurers who claimed usually believe themselves to possess supernatural powers which enable them to detect evil spirits in men's bodies and to cast them out. Both roles, both roles that of a physician and that of conjurers were sometimes played by the same person, and most Indians had a good knowledge of herbs.
Right, and that's where you get you got grab Genesis. You got Genesis 1:29. Hold on. But yeah, now you get they depict that in the certain movies, but they try to make us seem bugged out, man. Like they paint their face like a witch doctor, so to speak, man. They paint
like chakra.
yeah, they chicky, doing all that crazy stuff, man. That's how they try to make us look though, man. You know? But and also that's where you get certain guy, what's this dude name, man? That's a dude thing here, Ishmaelite. He tried to heal you with his hands, but he used all of our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used your hands, or he used his hands in like different heat.
I was about to say baby hand,
No, I mean he could be one of. Well, he definitely be a dude. You know the
when he hits that calls like dude touch you and fall down.
Oh well. Yo, but not. But I'm saying, but he knows that it's truth though. But they did a Street Fighter video on it. It's like, you. And he not when he put the hands on the people, they all pass out.
Oh, this nigga, man.
But it was an actual guy, man. That they said that, you know, they call them herb doctors, you know. And then they do like even the Chinese people, man. The Moabites, they be like, oh, it's an ancient Chinese secret. It's an Israelite secret, man. It ain't even no secret, man. You know, we taught those people how to do things, man. Boy, we better out.
Genesis 1:29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
That's right, man. So every herb bearing seed, right? What's that? That's every herb on the face of this planet, man. But some of you niggas, you want to smoke them. All right? Every herb on this planet is used for a particular reason, man. All right? And he giving them to us. Go ahead, all right?
Which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat.
That's right, man. That's right. So the Lord lets you know. And so if the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, made the earth for us, the Israelites, why are the Indians, if they're not Israelites, why are they doing practicing these customs, man? They had well knowledge of all the herbs, man. All of them. All right?
Yeah, it says in the 18th century, good Indian physicians were respected by all men, white and brown. Heckwelder's sciatica was relieved, as he tells us, by the application of an Indian poultice.
Matter of fact, you got doctors, Benjamite doctors, right? I forgot the dude's name, but it was Benjamite doctors. What they use? They use all herbs, man. Yeah, I was about to say that. Dr. Serban, who they killed, what he do? He use all herbs, man. Because Esau knows about these things, man. How they know? Going back to what we talking about now, the Native American, the so-called Native American Indians, man. All right, I'm pretty sure they learned from us, man. I'm not pretty sure, I know. They learned from us, man. Why you think they able to put all these diseases and know what cures this and what cures that? And they know about the herbs, man. But do they do that about their people, so they try to save it for them. All right? And I'm talking about them top elite dudes. You average Joe crackers, man, they really don't care about you, man. But they'll put these herbs in your community, you know? You're less I'm not gonna say prone, but you're less likely to get cancer, you know, in your areas. Go ahead,
I was just looking up that word in poultice, and it was just this article real quick. It says like a poultice, for example, and one example of that could be like ginger. And it's talking about how, of course, ginger relieves certain ailments like arthritis and things like joint pains, things like that. So
that should work too.
so it's all right. Let me skip down to this next point. All right. It says the materia medica of the Indians, wrote Heckwelder, consists of various roots and plants known to themselves, the properties of which they are not fond of disclosing to strangers. They make considerable use of the bark of trees such as the white and black oak, the white walnut, of which they make pills, the cherry, dogwood, maple, birch, and several others. They prepare and compound these medicines in different ways, which they keep a profound secret.
Yeah, it said which they make pills, man. All right, they make pills out of that stuff, so it's easy to swallow. All right, and what do you have Esau do? They take it and use it for wickedness, man. They make pills to kill you, man, to keep you discombobulated, which that's witchcraft. You know, matter of fact, I just was looking at that. That's witchcraft, man. You know, this is what's that scripture? But yeah, it's a Esau take what we do and basically pervert it, man. All right. So like they use the pills and righteousness for healing sake. So like say if they Esau be like, oh, he got ADD. What they do, they make a pill, put all types of concoctions together. That's being doing with witchcraft and everything. And they'll tell you, oh yeah, take this. But yo, the side effects are this. And then it might cause
Suicide,
yeah, shit,
lack of appetite.
yeah. So that's not healing. That's putting you in distress, man. Really jacking you up. You know? And that's go ahead, huh?
And if it do help you, what they like to do is like get you like addicted to it.
Right.
Or if it do help you, it's only for a period of time. They want you to
Right.
keep coming back, and keep coming back,
That's
and
right.
keep coming back.
That's right.
It's
And-
not even a cure. It's like a band-aid.
yeah, that's what the word doctor mean, man, to cover up. And matter of fact, Esau's the biggest drug dealer on the face of this planet, man. Like the brother just said, they want you to keep coming back and keep coming back. So what you do when you try to hook a person on a certain drug, you give it to them, you know. And they give them what Esau do. They give you samples. Oh yeah, try this drug for this amount of time, a trial period. You know, if you're not satisfied, then send it back. No, because they know by that time you're gonna be hooked on it. You know. Bear with us, Akila. I'm just trying to find this scripture real fast. Which one? Which cat? I just was looking at it. But yeah, that that's like we said, man. That's a form of witchcraft which Esau uses. That's one of his tactics. All right. And pills. Now, now, how you know that's to be the truth, right? What you have now? You have all types of witchcraft being done You have all type of witchcraft being done through pills, medicine. You got this asshole, what's his name, Future? And what he rap about? Percocets, Molly Percocet. And Percocets is nothing but dope, man. All right, it's nothing but dope. You see a person, and it's an expensive dope. You see a person that takes all types of Percocets or Xanaxes and stuff like that, they comatose, man.
No, I was gonna say like you got women that'll like take those pills and just have sex with dudes and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, cut Molly's. What was the old thing they had? Ecstasy. You know. So that's Esau concocting all these things in pills, man. When we use pills, what we use pills for? When we made them to heal our people. Herbs, man. Herbs. Who knows what the hell Esau put in all this other stuff, man? Yeah, that's it.
All right, it said. That's what you mean.
Yeah, I believe this shit.
All right, it says wounds and external injuries. Wrote Zeisberger, the Indians treat very successfully, knowing what applications to make in the curing of those suffering from snake bite. They are particularly capable for the bite of every variety of snake. They have a special Vincent. For headaches, they lay a piece of white walnut bark on the temple. Toothaches is treated by placing the same kind of bark on the cheek over the tooth that gives trouble. The bark is very heating and burns the skin in a short time, often affording relief. This bark, pounded fine and boiled to a consistency of a strong lye, stops the flow of blood when applied to a flesh wound, even though an artery may have been ruptured, prevents swelling and heals the wound rapidly.
See that? See that right there, man? And Esau knows this stuff, man. But now what you get a headache now, what you want to do? Oh, I need some Excedrin. Right? Which would it jack up that'll jack up your liver. Alright? So whatever pill Esau gives you, alright, at the end of the day, you wanna know what's going on.
You start slowing
Yeah,
down.
kind of like what are they doing over there? You know? We doing the work of Yahweh by Shimmy our shop. And when we gonna hold camp today too. You know? But yeah, man, that's you know that was the bark of a tree, man. Which the tree is natural. They didn't consume it, they laid it on their jaw. Or their head. Or their head, whatever, man. Wherever the pain was at. Even what it say, read that part, it said about it stopped the swelling.
So
It was artery or something like that.
yeah, I'll read this. It says for headaches they laid a piece of white walnut bark on the temple.
See that? So that's white walnut bark. So now we know what it's for now. Alright?
It said toothache is treated by placing the same kind of bark on the cheek over the tooth that gives trouble.
The same bark. So that's the Lord made everything, and we right now we out here, you know, in the country region. You know, we ain't in the city. You know? That's why we traveled out here. So we could be amongst all this nature, man. You know? And everything that the Lord made, he made it for us, man. So that's just the bark of a tree. A certain tree, which is what it specifically said, man. All right, but Esau tell you need a pill for this, a pill for that, a pill for this, a pill for that, and give you all these different pills, you know, and it'll jack up your damn liver. You know, if you are dudes that get heart transplants, they don't die from the heart transplant itself. They die from the medicine that they give a medicine for the heart and everything like that. It'll keep the heart healthy, without a question, but you'll die from liver failure. You know what I mean? From taking all these damn different medications that Esau gives you. But,
It says, it says the bark is very heating and burns the skin in a short time, often affording relief. This bark, pounded fine and boiled to the consistency of a strong lye, stops the flow of blood when applied to a flesh wound.
damn.
Like you gotta, like you know those. I seen it like in Walmart. It's like something where something you sprinkle on the wound and it's supposed to like make it stop bleeding and stuff. So they got Yeah, I don't know if it's probably some chemicals and stuff added, but they had a natural.
But see, yeah, kind of. See, that's the natural way. But of course, Esau and yo, these things are coming out here, which is our heritage. You know, what Yahweh Bashim Shah gave us. But Esau, like the brother said, he saw something like that in Walmart, man. So Esau takes what we already knew, blinds us. He beat the truth out of us before like out of our ancestors, and we grew up, you know, following the traditions after these damn devils. But they still have the knowledge because they pass it knowledge down generation to generation, you know, and they sell it to us, man. This is something that you could do just going through the forest, and they moved us to a land where, well, this stuff is right here in America too, though, because these are the Indians in Pennsylvania. So yeah, this tree is in Pennsylvania, man. You think Esau's going to tell you that? They're not going to teach you in school. Oh yeah, well if you have a headache, why don't you niggas do this? No, they're going to be like, yo, go to Rite Aid and buy some damn aspirin. The brother's going to look up the white walnut tree. While he's doing that,
This is Leviticus 19 and 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am Yahweh, your power.
yeah. So see, and that's what Esau is, man. That's concerning the witchcraft that Esau tried to do. You know, they have familiar spirits, man. All right. And what's that familiar spirit? They have the knowledge from the left hand side to know how to put concoctions together. You know, like if when I think about Esau doing this now, when they doing the putting the pills together, I think about the witches with the big ass kettle, and they just dumping all types of different things in there and mixing it up. Talking about, oh, this is gonna make him act like this and that, and that's the stuff that they do. They might not have a big pot, but believe they mixing all these things together, chemically, you know, and compounding them into one. And they know with certain things makes a person act a different way, man. You know, they specifically do that, and that's witchcraft, man. So when you take that type of medicine, you also inviting other demons in on you to do unlawful and crazy acts. You know? Right.
See, yeah, it says commonly known as butternut or white walnut is a species of walnut native to the eastern United States and southeast Canada.
Eastern United States. So where we at right now? We on the East Coast, right? Pennsylvania. That's where that this dude, he want to wave at it. So he knows the truth. He knows why we out here. But you want to ride by and wave. That's how you know this truth is all over, man. We in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and the nigga Jake just rode past and waved at us, man. Because he knows what's going. Well, he knows who we are. I'm gonna say that. I ain't gonna say knows what's going on. He knows that we're Israelites. He probably even know that he's an Israelite because he had a little fro in the beard, man. You know.
It said this bark pounded fine and boiled to the consistency of a strong lye stops the flow of blood when applied to a flesh wound, even though an artery have been ruptured.
Damn, see that? Yo, even though an artery may have been ruptured. Now, what Esau tell you, if you hit a main artery or whatever, you hit an artery, you just gonna bleed out and die, man. so the Indians, the Gadites knew, because we was warriors, man. We warriors. So you hit an artery, they hit you with that, man. Just stop the blood. Go ahead, Salah.
It said prevents swelling and heals the wound rapidly.
Damn. Prevents swelling and heals the wound rapidly. So that's the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man, that was given to these people, man, which are Israelites. For you niggas that don't believe that the so-called Native Americans were not Israelites, man. All right.
Then he want to call us Indians, which means savage.
That's right.
They say we living like savages. We don't know what we're doing. That's why they wanted to move in and take over. We living like savages, but like the brother just said, if we cut an artery, call them. According to them, we dead. Ain't nothing we can do.
That's right. Yo, that was a beautiful point the brother just brought out. The meaning of Indian. They call it savage. If we were so much savages, why did we know these things, man? Reason why we were savages because we wasn't sharing with them. Which, matter of fact, and I believe it's in here, we going to get into that, where it talks about how we were cleaner than them. You know, we groomed ourselves. All right? So there's nothing savage about those people, man. They put that, they demonize them people by using that term. Which the word Indian is a derogatory term, man. Like the brother just said, it means savage. No?
It says, punishment for witchcraft was death, not by burning at the stake, as in Europe, nor by hanging, as in New England, but by one swift blow of the hatchet.
Yeah, so like the scripture says, you suffer not a wish to live, man. All right, but see, read that one more time, brother.
It says the punishment for witchcraft was death.
That's right. The punishment for witchcraft is death, man.
Not by burning at the stake, as in Europe, nor by hanging, as in New England, but by one swift blow of the hatchet.
Okay, so see, chop their damn head off. But with Esau, that's how you know Esau is a heathen, man. You know, they want to burn them at the stake. And they get the whole town to come out and all that. The children watching, you know. Or New England. They damn heathen. This is the book of Exodus in chapter 22 and 18.
Esau, he like to go past that, them 40 whips.
Yeah, cut.
He go past those 40 whips.
Cut.
This is Exodus 22:18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
That's right. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. But it said one quick blow, man. Cut their damn head off. And go about your day, man. You know? That's quick and right to the point, man. All right? Where you not taking burn them at the stake and let's hang them. No, just kill them. Bottom line, man. Might be one.
All right, it says for education, it says the boys were taught woodcraft and hunting, the girls housekeeping and gardening.
Damn. The men taught woodcraft and hunting, man. So that's what a man's supposed to do. What a man do? They provide for their family, and the women housekeeping, man. That and gardening, man. Like me growing up, like going to my grandmother's house and all that. My grandmother had a garden, man. All right, and she used to make us get up and help her with this. But sometimes she didn't even make us get up. She'd be out there at 5, 6 in the morning every day, man, attending to the garden when the season was right. All right? So where did she learn that from? And my grandma's 99 years old now, man. So where did she learn that from? She learned it from her ancestors. All right? And she taught my mom and them that, but my mom, you know, she wants to be to have a career and all that, you know, to take care of me and my sister. So of course she went. I grew up with my mom. When we moved from my grandma's and all, I'm eating microwave meals, man. You know, I love my mom to death, but when it comes to cooking, she's not the greatest. You know, but that's something, you know, that the woman was taught, and the men. What the men do now, they want to be lazy, man. Sit in the house playing Xbox all day. Why? Because the nigga woman raising them, man. They don't have no skills at all. Or they send them to Esau school. You know, matter of fact, nigga, you gonna go to get a job. And he don't have no male guidance, you know? So how is he supposed to be a man?
Oh yeah. So I just want to make this quick point. It says the boys were taught woodcraft. So woodcraft could be like woodworking. So you would know how to build, you know, your house. You know how to build like you know, weapons and stuff. You know how to build like furniture. You know, basically everything that you would need in order to, you know, for what you need, you wouldn't have to, like how we go to stores and all that. It's like this was like trained, like how you would train somebody in the trade.
God.
It's like we knew how to do all that.
God. Matter of fact, so if I can add this point real quick, like my uncle, man, he was well rounded. You know, he went to the military, but I don't condone him for that. But as far as he knew how to use his hands, he was great with his hands. He built a house for my aunt and my cousin. I ain't gonna say by himself, but he built it from the ground up. Of course, he had help and everything, but see, that's what men did back then. You know, like the brother just said, that's woodcraft. He built with his hands and everything, man. That was it.
And it says hunting, and it says the girls housekeeping and gardening.
God.
So housekeeping, that has everything to do with how to maintain the home, and then gardening. They had to know how to grow the food and all that because they didn't go to the store and necessarily buy something. They would they could handle all that stuff themselves, self-sufficient.
Right. So for them women nowadays, they talk about we don't need no nigga for shit. You damn sure needed us then. And guess what? It's coming back to the time when you're gonna need us one more again.
It says for the boys especially, this training was exciting. They were taken into the hunting woods and given tasks of increasing difficulty to harden them.
That's right. So what the Boy Scouts teach you? They teach you how to be a homosexual, man. And that's what Esau do. You got dudes that go to Boy Scouts and all that. They was raping them kids, man. But like my mother's husband now, like I think he went to the Boy Scouts. They do teach you skills. You know what I'm saying? As far as like I guess say hiking, mountain climbing, hiking. I don't know about too much about hunting, but how to tie different knots and all that. But where do you think they got that from? They got that from us. But Esau perverses everything. So they molest them little boys while they out there in the cabins and everything. And what the nigga woman want to do, she quick to want to send you to, you going to summer school, you going here, you getting out of here. Like, what? Offering your children for sacrifice to the devil, Esau, man. Because they're not doing them things in righteousness, man.
I didn't highlight this, but I guess you did. It says a religious occasion was made of a boy's first killing of a deer. The boy gave the venison to the oldest man or woman of the village, who thereupon held a feast at which the deer was offered as a sacrifice. But it says to the 12 gods, the Great Spirit, basically, and then it says, and his 11 chief agents. At this burnt offering or first fruits, the boy's elders offered prayer for him and gave him advice concerning his duty to his fellow men, especially to the old people upon whose memories depended the continuance of the tribe's way of life.
So that reminds me of the Levitical priesthood. Because what they do, they bought their offering to the priest. And the priest slaughtered it. So they have the same they have the same traditions as us. Why? Because they are us, man. And they say religious, but that's not religious. It should be heritage, man. But Esau gonna use religious because that's what he is. They try to hold us back, man. They damn devils.
Right there, it mentions passing it down so that they can keep it in the family, which is the heritage.
So it says the section that says initiation, it says a boy at the age of puberty or a little later entered manhood through an initiation or ordeal sometimes known as youth vigil, by which he linked himself with the spiritual world and obtained the guardian manito. I'm guessing this word manito is supposed to mean like angel, basically. Yeah, actually, it's here right here. So basically what this is saying was that when a boy enter the age of puberty, which is you know, in the scriptures when you become a man, it's when you go through puberty. Just like how with the woman it talks about, you know, the flower of her age, and like the word you know, the word virgin, when we use the word virgin, you know, basically it's talking about a woman of a marriageable age.